Hello guys, welcome to AR Tutorials. Today is day 22 of solving LeetCode questions daily. Friends, you might be wondering that where are the LeetCode questions and where are the GFG questions which you always used to display first when I give the introduction. But today is a very important topic, that is quicksort, and I really want to complete this topic because it is very logically complex to analyze, and quicksort is the most favorite sorting technique ever asked in a interview. And if you really want to crack the interview on a better approach, then quicksort pseudocodes are also very important, and you must know that what pseudocode is, how the quicksort works, and how it is basically whatever complexities are there, why it is so enhanced than other sorting techniques. All I'll be telling you in this lecture. So let's start with the first topic, that how the quicksort works. So quicksort is nothing but just a sorting technique with the time complexity of n log n. Friends, you might be wondering that why n log n, because always remember that log n is considered to be a good complexity. Why? Because log n takes only exponentially, we are not exponentially increasing it, we are just decreasing the numbers of searches or numbers of iterations which we required. And if we are reducing it, that means we are not checking unnecessary part. So it is very important for every coder or every CS aspirant, that you should always think that time complexity should be minimum. So what we will do, how it is work, first I'll tell you that first we have to point the I and J. I and J are our pointers. Now pointer concept, if you don't know, please comment pointer inside the comment section. I'll make a detailed video on what are the pointers, how pointers in C++ works. Java don't have concepts of pointer. I'll surely give you the idea what it is in Java also. So let me start. So first what we'll put, we'll follow these three steps. First we'll put I at the 0th index. So this is our 0th index. So let I be here, and this is our J. So J be here. It is n-1 index. So we'll put n-1 here only, and pivot let be, I'll only indicate at it P. So it will only be at 0. So let me mark the index if you find it difficult. Now what we have to do, now at this index, what is the value of pivot? So pivot value is 4. So value is equal to 4. It is temporary value. Now what we will check, from I we'll traverse to right side, from J we'll traverse to left side, and we'll check whatever the element which is greater than pivot would be the new I. So pivot is I, pivot is 4, and J will always try with that index also. So I here is 4. 4 and 4 are equal numbers. We don't want equal, we want a greater number. So we'll move it forward. So here I comes, and J, we have to find J which is less. So 3 is less than 4. Yes, of course 3 is less. So what we'll do, we'll swap this I with the J. Now I'll not draw all the matrices, I'll just write inside this. So what will there, this 6 and 3 are swapped, so it will become 4, 3, 2, 5, 7, 9, 1, and this 6. Have you got it? Now what we will do, where was our I? I was here at the first index. Where was J? J will still be at this index. Now pivot will be there, here only pivot. Now we'll again check from I, if it is greater than pivot, no. Is this value greater than pivot? No. Is this? Yes. So our new I will be here. And for J, is it less than pivot? No. If is 1, yes, it is less than pivot, so this, and we'll again swap it. So 4, here comes 4, then this comes value here, then 2, then not I, this was our new I, so 3 will be as it is, then 2, 5 will be replaced with 1, then 7, then 9, 1 was replaced with whom? It was replaced with 5, and then 6. Again I'll just write it quickly with a neat function way. 4 3 2 1 7 9 5 6. Now this is our array. Where was our I was pointing to this index, which is replaced by I. Now this is I. And where was the J was here at here. Now pivot was as it is at that place only. Now we'll again check if it is greater than pivot. No, then they cut this, move here, it is greater, yes, we have got it. Now we'll check it if it lesser number. So it is not, this 9 is also not there, 9 is also not, 1 we have got here J. But what was our condition? That if we have got if this number crosses, we have to replace pivot with the jth element. So what we will do, we will just replace it. Now 1 will go towards the first index, then 3, then 2, then 1. No, 1 was replaced with 4, then 7, then 9, then 5, and then 6. So what we will do now, when we have achieved this pivot, we will just divide this both. Yes, we have divided it. Now we have to break it in this part. So I'll just make a small column here. Now what I'll do, I'll just solve this 1 3 2 here, 1 3 2 here. So this is my ith and this is my j and this is my pivot. Now pivot should be this index should be greater, that's yes I have got, and this should be lesser. So this is nothing is lesser than the pivot index. So what would be there, this index would be swapped. So again there will be 1 2 3. Now this all has been swapped by 3. Now this 7 9 5 6, I'll merge it together. Then what we will do, we will just again I j and here also a pivot. Now we will check which is greater. Now we have got this number greater, and we this number should be less than pivot. Yes, this number is less than pivot. So what we will do, we will just swap it. So while swapping, it became 9 6 5, and here it has become 9. Again it is pivot. Now our I is this and this is j. So what we have to do, greater than, if it is greater, no, it is greater, no, it is greater than, no, it is greater, yes, this is greater. Then for j, what we have to do, this is I, we have to see less than the pivot, no, yes, this is the pivot less than. So we have to again swap it. 7, we have to swap it with pivot, so it has become 5 6 7 9. Pivot we have to replace it. So yes, we this array, this and this 4, we will now merge it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9. Got you? So this technique, I know it's kind of a messy thing to just see, but you can slow down the video, or you can just repeatedly watching would definitely let you know that what basically the quicksort works and how it is worked. And I have covered all the possible topics. Let's talk about the complexities. I really wanted to cover this topic, complexities. Now this is the chart. Always remember O of complexity would be always identical in the identity. Then logarithmic, then what happens with this is the exponent, this is n square or any part of complex, and this is n log n, which always reduces log n. So why always log is greater, is good. Sorry, this is not, this is n and this is 1, O of 1. So when we always go with the O of n, the complexity would never be very good. So if we merge with the log, it has a low complexity. So always the log is having good complexities than compared with the O of n. So this basic is there, and if you want a detailed video, please let me know. I'll surely make the video. Thank you.